got?
Eddie Gosden, small-time dealer.
Oh, I know him.
Assailant broke in, shot him in the chest.
Who called us?
The neighbours.
See anything?
No, they're too scared to come out. If this is a gang war, they're not going to want to talk to us, are they?
This is not a war, not on my patch.
I've sent uniform down to ITU.
No, we want neighbours to get this fast-tracked. I want an arrest before this escalates.
Oh, you're an Ali.
Pays to be prepared.
Glad to see you taking it so seriously.
Why wouldn't I take it seriously?
Oh, I just meant that you've been moody, distracted. Under a lot of pressure recently.
Well, you don't think I'm up to house calls?
Are they ready for you? Of course you're up to it. Reasons for house calls. It's cold, they're lazy, they're contagious.
Contagious?
Karen, just remember, you're an ambassador for the surgery. Housebound patients need to feel that they can trust you.
I'm not about to nick their spoons.
No, but they need to feel valued.
Okay.
Anyway, if you've got any worries, you know where I am.
I'm fine. Raring to go. Just need to go to the toilet again.
You alright?
Oh! You scared me half to death. What are you doing here this hour?
Oh, I stayed last night.
Never heard the door.
Well, I didn't want to wake you.
Must left the chain off.
It's those pills you're taking. They're making you forgetful. I think I'll have a bath. Will you stick a wash on for us, mum?
Do you some breakfast?
Are you sure that you're going to be okay?
It's home visits, not a blooming moon landing.
Well, make sure that you do stick to your appointments and always refer to the client care plan.
You're their first point of contact with the outside world.
Yeah, and all they want to do is natter.
Well, that's never been a problem for you.
So, they're finally letting you out, are they?
I am capable of more than sterilisation and stock taking.
Remember the golden rules.
What are the golden rules?
Oh, never change a light bulb.
Always refuse an offer of tea.
A dog's bark is worse than its bite.
Do not ever go upstairs unless you absolutely have to.
Big smiles and a friendly face.
Ray of sunshine.
Call me if you need me. Look out, Leatherbridge.
The Adlington Soldiers, it's a rival gang. Eddie Gosden was dealing on their turf.
Any of these got previous?
Couple of cautions, one for possession.
Hardly cold-blooded killers, are they?
I've got an address, don't know how current it is.
Okay, well, I'll follow this up. You get back to the estate, house to house. I want you leading this case, Rob.
Oi, I'm talking to you. You can't keep me locked up. I need to go home.
You're in no fit state to go anywhere.
Ah, Stacey. What is it this time? Soliciting, drunk and disorderly?
This is harassment.
Actually, I'm past caring. I see you here week in, week out.
Well, if you didn't keep arresting me.
Look at the state of you. You reek of gin.
You need a drink to do what I do.
Get your things.
I need to check her over.
I want her out.
Sooner I'm back on the streets, sooner I can pay the fine.
She's wasting police time. I've got bigger fish to fry. Stacey, last night there was an incident on your estate.
What about it?
Did you see anything?
In case you've forgotten, I've been stuck in a cell.
And where's Kira?
Indoors.
Who's looking after her?
She's fine.
Really, I'll give you a lift.
I don't want a lift.
I'm going your way anyway.
Do you know what? I've had my fill of police cars.
Look, you do, son.
What does it look like?
If I'd have known you were stopping, I'd have heard you do there. What are you doing with those?
I've got to wear something.
Just like him. Just like your dad.
I am nothing like that man.
Breakfast is ready.
Last night,
Yeah?
we watched a bit of telly. Beans on toast early to bed. Shh. You not in?
Of course I'm in. I'm microphobic.
Kira? I'm home, sweetheart. Come here. You hungry? I'll do you some toast. And then we'll pack you a little bag. You and me are going on a little holiday. That'll be nice.
These are sedatives. They shouldn't really be taken long term.
I know that. I've had endless people telling me. One nurse said I was mildly indisposed. She was a Sullen girl from Eddington.
You did promise Dr. Cassidy that you would try therapy.
I know, I've got to get there first. It's halfway across town. Do you want milk and sugar?
You can't spend the rest of your life being locked up. Oh, God.
Outside, it makes me nauseous. Right, I'm all out of Jaffas, but I can have you a Garibaldi.
I'm off.
What about your breakfast? Eggs gone hard, you can manage the rest.
It's good to know my old mum's being looked after.
Will you sit down and eat it? You give yourself indigestion.
I'll be back for me washing. Mwah.
Excuse me. Sorry. Your mum's condition can be treated. Maybe she'd listen to you.
I worry about her. That's why I stayed last night. Hey, I'll tell you what. Next appointment comes up, I'll pop round and drive her to the clinic myself.
Miss Pearson!
I'm up here. Seven years. Barely been touched. He walked out. No word or warning. And that's when the panic started. It messed Luke up losing his dad.
How's this helping?
I thought he'd be home. Cheeky smile, key in the door. I was so sure.
It's not coming back.
I suppose I got used to lying to myself. There's a recycling point at the end of the road. Well, I can't go now, can I?
Do we take Ted with us?
Going somewhere?
Kira, sweetheart, come here.
She's fine. We're playing, aren't we? You look wasted, Stacey. Can't be good for business. Hauled in by the scoffers. Wrong time, wrong place.
Story of my life.
What did you say to them?
I didn't see anything.
They wouldn't believe you anyway.
You laid a finger on my little girl.
Please, open the door, Stacey.
What are they doing here?
I don't know. I swear!
We'll get rid of them.
You never give up.
I'd like to see Kira.
She's asleep.
Why isn't she at school?
Poorly. Asthma.
Has the doctor been out?
I'm looking after her.
I'd like to see her, Stacey.
I told you. She's in bed.
And was she ill in bed when you left her last night?
Ah! Ah!
Kira!
Let her go. There's nowhere to run.
All right, okay, you've got me.
They want to talk to Luke.
A friend of yours?
She's a patient home visits.
So when did you last see your son?
Last night. He stayed over. You saw him.
Mum.
Something and nothing.
Luke's been arrested for assaulting a police officer.
Well, he must have been provoked.
A man was shot last night. We have reason to believe your son was involved.
Well, you're wrong.
If Luke was with you last night, that makes you an alibi. I'll need a formal statement. We can deal with this back at the station.
I can't go out. You tell her.
Mrs. Pearson's an agoraphobic.
Mrs. Pearson is trying my patience.
She's had a nasty shock.
Well, I'll give her 5 minutes to compose herself.
I can't.
Make a statement and clear his name.
I can't.
It's a serious crime.
No, my head starts pounding. I get double vision.
You've just to walk to the car.
Right, you live.
Jimmy, I'm just tired.
Forget it.
Get your hands off her!
Thanks.
You've no right to take her!
I've just about had enough of you.
Feelings mutual. What you're staring at.
You left your child in the house all night. I could have you arrested. Lee, check Kira out, please.
Check her out for bruises.
No. You said she was poorly.
See if we can sort that cough out, shall we?
It's all right, sweetheart. Doctor will look after you. She'll need this.
But you're supposed to be over at Fox Hill.
I am with a patient, Jeanette Pearson, at the police station.
The police station? Well, what am I supposed to tell Mr. Potter?
Tell him to get a grip.
Karen,
Weeping ulcers, he can dress them himself.
what did I tell you this morning about valuing our patients?
That son's been arrested. I can't just abandon her, Julia.
Stay there.
Well, as long as it takes. Can I call you back? What have you done to yourself?
Oh, it's nothing.
It doesn't look like nothing.
I'm fine. What are you doing here?
I came in with the patient. She's agoraphobic.
She won't give a statement without you.
Well, I'll have to be quick.
It's completely against procedure. You do not say a word.
Excuse me. I'll put her mind at rest. Where is she?
Interview room, and not a word. Alibi, she's lying.
Oi, copper. I need a bag.
I know what you do need.
Is that our witness?
Yeah, we're in the process of establishing the facts. I'll talk to her.
Well, you'd better, otherwise Luke Pearson will be walking out of this nick by tea time.
Midlife career change. Don't be so hard on her.
Oh, you've changed your tune. And it was me that offered Karen the job. I think she's a big asset to this surgery.
It wouldn't hurt to let her know every now and then.
What was Luke Pearson doing in your flat?
You're the detective. You work it out.
Eddie Gosden. How well do you know him?
He wasn't a client, if that's what you're thinking. See him about?
You see him last night?
No.
What about Pearson? Look, Stacey, if you're frightened...
If I grasp They'll kill me.
We'll protect you.
How long? Because I tell you, Luke Pearson will bear a grudge.
A man has been shot.
So what are you going to do? Follow me around Leatherbridge? Park up and watch while I'm waiting for trade? I've got Kira to think about.
Oh, so now you're looking out for her.
I love that little girl.
Then start acting like a mother.
I'm always there when she wakes up.
What, and that makes it all right?
Social services. They'll take her away. You tell them you made a mistake. You got it wrong. I'll tell you what I saw.
I will help you. All I can. If you agree to help us, I'll make that deal with you. So why don't you start to make amends by making a statement?
Luke was with you all evening.
I told you.
How did you spend your time together?
We had our dinner. Beans on toast, watched a bit of telly.
What did you watch?
News, I think. But I doze off, it's the medication.
So after you fell asleep, it's conceivable Luke slipped out.
I'd have known.
It's conceivable, but unlikely. I don't think Luke was with you at all last night.
He stayed. I made him breakfast.
You're covering for him because he asked you to.
Do you know, I'm not feeling too good.
Isn't that the truth, Jeanette?
I've got chest pains, they've come on from nowhere.
He is using you to cover up a crime.
Will you stop it? Will you stop saying those things?
Mom. We'll take a break.
He's a good boy, really.
Well, you're trying to protect him, I understand that.
He's all I've got left.
Eddie Gosden's died in hospital. This is now a murder investigation. I've arranged for you to see the police surgeon.
I don't want to see Luke. I want to talk to him.
You sure about this?
We're running out of options. Give us some room.
They're trying to set us up.
I wanted to see you. I wanted to hear you say it.
Say what?
Tell me you didn't do it.
Of course I didn't. This is me, Ma. Luke.
There was blood on your shirt.
I cut myself shaving. Look, they've got nothing on me. You tell them what I told you.
I don't know where you were last night.
At home. You, me.
He's dead, Luke. That man.
They send me down. You'll be on your own. Is that what you want?
What did I do wrong? All these years I looked out for you.
You call this looking out for me?
Maybe if your father was here.
He knocked you from pillar to post, both of us, and you sit in that house and you wait for him.
He loved you, Luke.
He told me I was nothing. But I shown him, didn't I? I earned some respect.
And look where it got you.
Mum? Mum? Mum!
I've done something wrong.
I was on my way home. I was worried about Kira. I heard shouts. A gunshot. They were on the stairwell. Luke Pearson, one of his cronies. I saw the gun. I took off running. I stopped to catch my breath. The car came out of nowhere. Nearly ran me over. can still see the look on his face. More scared than I was. That's it, I thought. Now I'm done for.
She tricked me into getting rid of those clothes.
Yeah. But we're still going to need your statement.
My statement?
You dispose of the evidence. Technically, that makes you an accessory to murder.
Are you joking?
Yeah.
What? It's my first home visit and I'm implicated in a murder. Julia's going to kill me. I'll dig myself a hole now, shall I?
I'll get you a spade. Karen, I miss you.
Blood on those clothes. Who's betting it's Eddie Gosden's? You can charge him if you've got a minute.
What did you do with the gun?
Which gun?
You know we've got a witness who can place you at the murder scene.
Doesn't prove I killed him.
The weapon was in your hand.
Oh, is that what she told you?
Your alibi has withdrawn her statement.
She wouldn't.
Look, Pearson, I'm arresting you on suspicion of murdering Eddie Gosden. You don't have to say anything,
Sure.
but it may harm your defence if you do not mention one question, something you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence.
I've got friends, you know! They'll find you!
Really? Where are your friends now?
Well, come on then! Come on then! I'll take you all!
I don't need this.
You!
Come on, get out.
You're dead to me! Dead, you hear me? Janice!
I'll come see you tomorrow, okay?
Have you seen Karen?
Let me see you. I'll manage. You shouldn't be on your own.
Karen!
I should have gone home with her.
She'll be fine.
Just me to get involved.
Can't help yourself. That's what I love about it. We'll have to charge her.
Oh, Rob, she's lost her son.
She's lied to the police. She's covered up a crime.
And it wouldn't do to show some compassion.
Hey. I missed that as well. I'm unhappy. You're unhappy. I just want things to be back the way they were.
Pretend it didn't happen. I should be going.
No, stay.
I can't.
5 minutes.
I've got to get back.
You've got a hot date.
I don't know what Imi's been telling you.
Enough.
It wasn't a date.
Wasn't it?
I went out with a friend.
Oh, my friend.
I don't have to explain myself to you.
Don't you?
In case you've forgotten, we're separated.
Oh, you know, it slipped my mind for a minute there. Thanks for reminding me.
Do you know what, Rob? I don't have to listen to this.
Oh, clearly. After all, I'm just your husband.
You said it.
Well, call me if things change.
I didn't know you were into fairy tales, Daniel.
Everyone is. Read Cinderella at school.
I didn't.
It wasn't till I took a sabbatical that I realised I could paint myself. It's exhilarating. It's like suddenly discovering that you can speak a language.
Simon, do you fancy going to the university spring ball?
I don't want to go to the ball.
Everything is going to be all right. I'm going to take care of you.
Martha is forced to go against her prince.